The censor was one of the most prestigious magistrates of the Roman Republic. Although censors did not command armies like consuls or praetors, their authority was extremely respected and feared. Their main duties were to conduct the census, supervise public morality, revise the lists of senators and equestrians, manage parts of state finance, and oversee public buildings and infrastructure. Because of this moral authority, the office became the origin of the modern words censor and censorship. According to Roman tradition, the census began under Servius Tullius, the sixth king of Rome. After the monarchy ended, the consuls originally handled this duty, but in 443 BC, a separate office was created for it, the censorship. At first, only patricians could hold the office, but over time, plebeians gained access. By the later Republic, the censorship was usually reserved for former consuls and was seen as the crowning achievement of a Roman political career. Two censors were elected together, usually for 18 months, though the census itself covered a 5-year cycle known as a lustrum. The first and most important responsibility of the censors was the census. Roman citizens had to declare their names, families, ages, social status, and property. This information determined their place in Roman society, including their tribe, class, century, tax obligations, and military role. The censors also reviewed the Senate and could remove senators judged unworthy. They inspected the equestrian order as well, deciding who deserved to keep the publicly funded horse that symbolized equestrian rank. In this way, the census was not just a population count, it was a complete political and social classification of Roman citizens. The censors were also guardians of public morality, a duty known as regimen morum. They were expected to protect traditional Roman values, discipline, family order, modesty, and proper public conduct. They could punish citizens with a nota censoria, or censorial mark, for behavior considered shameful, even if it was not technically illegal. Offenses might include luxury, neglect of farmland, cruelty, corruption, cowardice in military service, disrespect toward magistrates, improper family conduct, or actions seen as harmful to Roman morals. Their punishments could include removal from the Senate, loss of equestrian rank, transfer to a lower tribe, or reduction to the status of an aerarius, a citizen with diminished political standing. Censors also played a major role in the financial administration of the Republic. They supervised property taxation, public revenues, state contracts, mines, customs duties, salt works, and the leasing of tax collection to contractors. They did not personally hold the treasury, which remained under the Senate's authority, but they helped organize how state income was collected and how public money was spent. Their work resembled, in some ways, a combination of financial oversight, civil registration, and moral inspection. Another major duty was the supervision of public works. Censors inspected temples, roads, aqueducts, drains, public buildings, and other infrastructure. They arranged repairs by public contract and could also build new works with funds approved by the Senate. One of the most famous censors, Appius Claudius Caecus, greatly increased the prestige of the office by building the Via Appia, Rome's first great road, and the Aqua Appia, Rome's first aqueduct. These projects showed how powerful the censorship could be when used by an ambitious and capable statesman. After completing the census, the censors performed the lustrum, a solemn purification ceremony for the Roman people. This ritual gave religious meaning to their administrative work and symbolized the renewal of the citizen body. Although the censorship survived for centuries, it declined during the late Republic and did not continue as a regular office under the Empire. Later emperors sometimes took over censorial duties themselves, especially the supervision of morals and census-taking. Still, the censor remained one of Rome's most distinctive offices, a magistrate without military command, but with immense power over reputation, rank, citizenship, morality, and public order.